Hello everyone. So I actually wanted to try a new challenge that I've seen recently on different YouTubers channels and stuff, and it is the Disney Princess Challenge. And first off, you start with Snow White. So I'm creating Snow White in this video and starting off with the eyebrows because they were skinny little girls. So I wanted to figure something out, and I wanted her to look very sweet and kind, like how she's supposed to look in Disney. And so I started out with fixing her eyes a little bit, making them big and cartoony, because I think that's how they look in the cartoon, in the Disney movie. So in this challenge, basically what you want to do is you're gonna create Snow White first of all, and you can do whatever you want. I'll show the challenge up in a photo. I'll try to, at least, so you can look over what the challenge is. But in this video, I'm just creating Snow White and all of her looks and stuff, because it took me quite a while, longer than I was expecting, but I always end up taking a long time creating my Sims anyway. So, to create Snow White, first, for the challenge, you're gonna make her, of course. And then my storyline is that she just escaped the evil queen, her evil stepmother, and she has been basically living as sort of a slave almost under her stepmother, having to do the cleaning and the cooking and sleeping on the floor next to her bed because they lived in a small apartment. And basically she became a young adult, so she's 18, 19, whatever. And she decided to run away, to escape, and to fulfill her dreams of, meeting her Prince Charming and having 7 little babies. So the challenge, obviously Snow White must be female, and the challenge that she's going to have 7 children, and each child will have a negative trait. And they all must be from the same baby daddy, so the same Prince Charming. And they must achieve something before their teenage years, which I'll get into another time. She has some rules too, where she's not allowed to answer the door to strangers or talk to elderly women because of her background story, obviously. And yeah, so that's kind of the basis of the challenge. And then the next generation of Disney princesses will be Cinderella, which after watching a different YouTuber do this, which is Clare, I wanted to do the same thing where she had one of the children be it. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I think it's a good idea. So that's what my plan is. But anyway, so I just added some skin details to Snow, and I wanted to add some eyelashes and some little things to make her look a bit cuter, almost a bit more cartoony, a bit more charactery. So I added a little blush on because I think the blush makes it look really cute, and I added a bit more skin details, a little bit more highlighter to make her look a bit paler. Sorry, it's pretty late. But yeah, so I wanted to add a little bit of corners, but I didn't want her to look too jokery because sometimes adding lip corners can make you look a little jokery, so I added the small ones. And with makeup, I wanted her to be pretty natural. I didn't want to add too much, so I added just a little bit to make her eyes pop. I didn't add any eyeliner because I thought it looked too heavy. I wanted her to look very naturally beautiful, and of course I added some red lips. I ended up changing her lips because I wanted them to look a bit more full and a little bit more gentle and soft around the edges. But yes, so obviously we need to add the bright red lip, because there's that one saying with her with the black hair as black as ebony and red lips like blood, whatever the saying is. Skin pale as snow, that's why she's Snow White. And I was gonna change her name into something other than Snow, maybe change it to something snow-like, like Winter, or something like that, but I ended up just keeping it Snow for, easy reasons, easier that way. Maybe I'll change it later, but yes. So I was trying to figure out what hair to do since she has kind of short, curly hair. I wanted her hair to be very short and a little curly, maybe. I think I ended up choosing one that wasn't curly. Obviously, Snow White has the iconic red bow, so I had to save the game and go download a new one. So I end up doing that in a little bit. You'll see once I pick a different hairstyle. And also off camera, I kind of edited her body to be kind of like pretty different from what it is. And so she's a little bigger in this. So I made her really small and skinny because I assumed that, from her background, from being raised by the evil queen, she wouldn't have gotten the best treatment, the best food and all that. So I decided that she should be pretty skinny, pretty scrawny. And she also she had to have an okay body to pick up her Prince Charming. But yes, I think here I am looking for hair bows, and then, I stop it. Oh, I do change her bow. Okay, there you go. So, finally got the hair bow. I think I go and slap it on her real fast because I wanted to see how it looked. There you go. My iconic red. Very cute. It took me a minute to find one, too, that I liked, but I just picked pretty much one of the first few I found. Anyway, I'm messing with the hair a bit more. That was a child's hair, so it didn't work. And I wanted to find one that was, not really in her face, even though I kind of liked the ones that were more in her face, because I felt like she wouldn't like to hide her face too much. I think I ended up going with this one, because I thought it was very cutesy and feminine. I like this one because it had a little bit of curl, but it also looked a bit more like not vintage, what do you call it? Older 90s style beauty. But I also really like this one, but I know Snow White doesn't have bangs, so I decided against it, and I ended up going with the straight one. I wanted one that looked really dark, really black, and I didn't think this one was black enough. Wasn't dark enough, so I decided to go with the other one that had a more deeper black, which makes me sound a little crazy, because how could, black is black. But, some of you get what I mean, right? Anyway, you can see up in the left corner that I added some traits for her. I decided to make her aspiration. I decided to make her aspiration in life to be, to find a soulmate, and obviously to find her Prince Charming, like I was saying in her background story. And some of her other traits, I wanted her to be family-oriented, since she's going to be raising 7 dwarfs. She needed to be family-oriented, because it's hard. I also made her neat, because I feel like she would do a lot of the cooking and cleaning, because she's going to be probably a single mother. And she's also going to be romantic, because how could you not be romantic and want to be a soulmate, have a soulmate, Anyway, moving on to her outfit. So I really liked the top she had on, but I also thought it was a little plain and a little too, sleek. I also really liked this outfit that I gave her, because I wanted to keep the blue top, yellow pants, or blue and yellow, but I ended up feeling like it was too modern and too, a little too trendy. I wanted it to be a bit more, cutesy vibes. I also didn't remember downloading some of these, so I was kind of playing around, seeing what I had. But yes, don't worry, I changed the shoes eventually. So yeah, I'm playing around with some of the outfits. It takes me a while to decide which outfit I really want her to be in, but I do decide. I was thinking maybe if I added a jacket, it would look cuter, but then the jacket just didn't work with the shirt, so I ended up just changing the shirt and pants entirely. It takes me quite a while to decide. I wasn't sure if I should do a skirt or pants, because I was just thinking maybe what would fit her most, because she does wear a skirt she has a really long skirt on in the cartoon, so I was thinking maybe I should do a skirt, but also I feel like on a day-to-day basis not a lot of people wear skirts anymore, but I think I ended up finding a cute skirt for her. For some of her other outfits, took me not as long to figure it out. Oh, I was like, this is yellow. Gucci's yellow. I could give her Gucci. But I didn't, don't worry, because that's too modern. It's too trendy. I ended up just adding the filter of yellow on. And I needed to find a skirt that was high enough so that way her belly wasn't super showing. This one was okay, and I thought it was pretty cute, but I also thought it was a bit too plain. And so I ended up going through and trying to find, like, some patterns. I thought maybe since the skirt was pretty short, I could add some leggings on, but I didn't really like any of the leggings that we had for it. That outfit's not too bad, but I ended up changing it anyway. The university stuff went up high enough, the very high-waisted. I enjoyed these pants, too, but I thought in the end they were a bit too pale. I wanted a brighter yellow to stick to the original colors a little bit more. And all of my shirts are very cropped. I realize that now. I needed to find some. All of my custom content shirts were very cropped, so I decided to just go with some base game ones or, original game style Maxis match. I liked this shirt. I think I ended up going with this shirt because I liked the puffy sleeves, because the Snow White has the puffy sleeves on her shoulders, and so I thought that adding the wide sleeve would kind of add to that. And I thought her collarbone looked poppin'. There's that leather jumpsuit thing. It's very sexy. Not very Snow White, if you ask me. Some of these were okay, but some of them didn't really fit. Ooh, business lady, hell yeah. I kind of liked the puffy sleeves on that one as well, but I also thought it was too pale. I wanted more bright, and I don't like how it clipped in through the pants, because I really wanted to use these pants, but I ended up changing my mind and using the skirt. And it's all a bit like, it's a lot. I mean, the colors are a lot. She's a primary girl. She's wearing those primary red, blue, and yellow colors, but I wanted to stick to that and not do too different. Seashell bra is perfect, actually. I would wear that. Not really. I ended up going back to that one shirt I found because I really liked the sleeves on it. Yeah, this one. And then I ended up just changing the pants. I ended up giving her a little skirt because I thought a skirt would look really cute on her. I liked that skirt, but the yellow was too orange for me, and I didn't think it went up high enough because I don't like where it sits on her waist. It makes her look a bit big almost, and I didn't like it. So I liked this outfit, and I was going to add some leggings again, but once again, didn't find any that I really liked. And I ended up going back and changing her, I added socks. I really liked the cute socks on her. I gave her that, like, cutesy, innocent kind of vibe that I want her to have. I ended up messing around with those for a bit, because I wanted to find a blue that matched well, and I think I ended up just picking white, because I thought the white looked the best with everything. Yeah, out of these ones, I think I ended up using white, because I thought it just tied everything together. And then I wanted to give her some cute boots, but all the boots were a bit, like, either too short or too clunky, or, like, they just didn't fit her style very much. I was hoping for some, like, sleek boots, but I couldn't really find any that I liked enough for her, so I ended up just putting some yellow heels on her, because I thought they tied everything together. And I ended up changing her skirt as well, because I didn't like how basically plain her outfit looked. I wanted to add a bit more, like, texture or a bit more pattern to it to make it more interesting, to make it more fun and flirty, almost a little cutesy. See, I go through and I try and change her top again, but I end up just sticking with the one I like, because I just didn't like any of the other styles very much. I was just trying to find one that, like, had more pattern to it, because I really liked the skirt. Then I ended up going to the skirt and finding one with a pattern on it, like the flowers. These flowers I really liked, because I mean, she's gonna be like a girl in, like, a cute little cottage and stuff. I didn't mind those red boots, but they also didn't fit very well. But anyway, I ended up choosing yellow pumps, I believe, or red pumps. I think it's red pumps for her. I kind of liked these ones with the strap around the ankle, but they didn't have them in yellow. So I do go with the yellow pumps. Yes, I go with yellow. I end up picking these ones. I thought it was a pretty cute outfit. And then I have to go through and do the rest of the outfits. Doesn't take me as long, I swear. The rest of the outfits were pretty easy to decide on, I guess. The formal was probably the hardest. She's got some swag headbands on. Of course, I gotta keep the red bow. But yes, the formal took me a little while, because I couldn't find any that were I was hoping I could find some that were blue and yellow, but all the ones that were blue and yellow were a bit, extravagant. So I decided against it. That one's a lot. Lemons. And some of them just didn't fit her style very much. I wanted it, like I've been saying, to be kind of innocent, cutesy, a little, older style almost. But yeah, I do give her 2 outfits for formal. One that's a bit more formal, and one that's a bit more casual formal, I decided to switch up the colors too and give her a blue skirt instead of a yellow one, because, you don't have to stick to it solely, right? I think it's fine. So I'm just messing around with the shirts and stuff again. I end up just picking a dress that was kind of a bougie dress. Didn't mind it. Ooh, that one's really bougie. Oh, this one. I believe I go with this one. Yeah, I liked it in blue, and then I gave her yellow shoes. They're like gold shoes. You can't really see them, though, so I was like, whatever. It's good enough. And then I give her, I believe, the crop top and pantsuit. I wanted to give her a blue dress and a yellow dress, and then just switch the shoes. But I didn't want it to be too sexy, because that one's pretty sexy. So I ended up going with this one. This one's the more casual style formal. And then for workout clothes, I figured it didn't really matter that much. I don't think she's going to be working out all that much. She's got 7 kids to take care of, girl. And then sleepwear, I wanted to keep up the color scheme, but keep it pretty casual. The yellow suit wasn't that bad. But I ended up changing it, just giving her a little bit of a comfy thing. I liked the glasses on her. It was pretty cute, but I just decided to take them off. And then party was a bit hard. I wasn't sure how much she would go out to party anyway. Maybe just to meet her Prince Charming. She needed to go out and party and meet him. But I ended up doing something a little fun, a little more out there for her, because she's a pretty conservative girl. I was going to do this top and then the pants that I was going to use for the first outfit, and I ended up using a skirt instead. But I ended up not liking the blue color that the pants had. I thought they were a bit too... Oh, that skirt's really weird. Anyway, I thought the blue was a bit too, dark or light. It was too light. That's right. I didn't like how pastel they were. Not pale, pastel. And I also couldn't find shoes that I really liked with the outfit. Those were a bit too, gaudy for me. But I think I ended up going with these shoes. I thought they were nice. And then I added on a little bit extra makeup. Since she's going out to party, she would do herself up a little bit more. But not too much more, just a little bit of red. And then, obviously, the iconic red lip we need, and the bow. I was going to see if I could do a darker bow, but I didn't like it. Made sure I had the bow and the lips on everything, except for, workout and sleep, because we don't really need it for workout and sleep. And then I try and change the pants a bit to find a blue I liked. That wasn't too bad. Did I go with that? I did. I don't remember that. That's not bad, though. And then I figured she would wear a one-piece. She'd be a one-piece girl. I really liked this. One-piece girl. Like the suit. I liked the little blue polka dots and stuff, so I gave her that. And then I gave her red bow. And then, can't remember, maybe I changed her hat into a sun hat. Yeah, I did. I changed it into a sun hat. I thought that was pretty cute. And then I gave her that hat, the rain hat. Thought it was cute. Protect her pale skin from the sun. And then I remembered that I didn't add any accessories, so I went back to all the outfits and added a few bracelets and a necklace or so on some of the outfits. Yeah. I think I added socks or something to one of them, I don't remember. I don't know why I didn't add any bracelets to the formal outfit, but I didn't. And then I decided that I didn't like that first dress. It was too kind of old lady for me. It looked a bit old style. And Snow White's a fresh young woman. So I thought we needed to do something a bit more young. And so I ended up going with that blue dress, and it looked very business. I thought it was pretty. And then this one, ooh, sexy. Sexy leg there. But I think I ended up just going with the same pantsuit again on this one. Not the pantsuit, the crop top and the skirt. Because I thought that it just worked best with her, and I liked the yellow color for her, so that's what I ended up doing. And all the other yellow dresses were too, like, gaudy and gold and sparkly, and I just didn't think she would really wear that as her character. So I ended up just using the yellow top and bottoms. And this one looked a bit too, like, it wasn't form-fitting enough, and that one was too casual. So I ended up just going with this anyway. Changed my mind against it. And then to hot weather, I wanted her to look a little, like, I liked this dress a lot, but I didn't like the swatches that they had. So I ended up changing my mind and doing, I believe I did this dress. I thought this dress was very cute and frilly. I liked the flowers and stuff. I thought it was very, like, cutesy. And so I gave her just a tiny, tiny bit of makeup on her eyes, and then obviously the red lip. I brightened it up a bit for summer, and then I think I ended up giving her some flats rather than sandals for her shoes. I also wanted to add in a little necklace because I liked the U neckline, but I felt like, she needed a little something more. Draw her eyes to the beautiful collarbone she's got going on. But I wanted to add a little bit of blue in there since we don't really have a lot of blue for this one. The shoes do end up being blue though, so I guess that counts. Oh, I did add some bracelets for her. Good. I was worried I didn't. She's very accessoryless. Not that she wore a lot of accessories in the original film though, so it doesn't really matter, right? That one I liked the blue of, but it was too clunky, so I think I ended up giving her the little watch or something. I don't know, maybe I didn't do anything on that arm and ended up just putting it on the other arm. Oh yeah, I did that. I thought that was nice. But then I ended up I took it off because I thought in the summer you don't want, like, too much accessories on, so, well, at least I don't. And then playing around with some shoes to try and find a cute blue one that would work. The business shoes, they're nice. I wanted to find my flats. Yeah, these flats were nice, but I didn't like the black line going down them, so I ended up changing them to the other flats that they had. Yeah, these ones. That was a cute little outfit. And then winter. I have no idea what she was wearing before. She looked like she should be a chimney sweep in that dress. But this one I liked. It was perfect, right? It was blue, red, and yellow. But I ended up changing the leggings. They were a bit too much. I get it. It's fine. I'm not offended by it. I ended up changing the boots too. The rain boots were okay. So I went with those in red, and then I was trying to find a better yellow legging to put under it, but didn't like any of the ones they had. So I found one that was like a wintry legging with snowflakes and stuff on it, and I thought those were cute. So I gave her those, and then I changed the jacket to a yellow one because the leggings were a bit more blue. Ooh, Spider-Man. Spider. Oh, they were white. I think I changed. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's not bad. I liked those boots on her. I thought they were a bit more classy. Yeah, and then I changed it to yellow. Give her blue boots. There you go. So I really like her first outfit. Her formal's okay, and who cares about exercise and sleep, right? Even though you're probably going to see her sleeping a lot. Poor girl. Go have 7 kids. And there you go.